Hello, my people. Welcome back to Gist with B, the channel where you talk about the inspiring, shocking, and deeply human stories behind your favorite Nollywood stars. Today, we are diving into the life of one of Nollywood's most mysterious yet magnetic actors, Malik Milton. You've seen him on your screen, playing the prince, the lover boy, the ritualist, and sometimes the heartbreak king. But who really is Malik Milton? Where did he come from? What battles did he fight before fame? And why do people say there's something different about his rise in Nollywood? Stay tuned because by the time we are done, you will see Malik Milton not just as an actor, but as a man whose journey from pain to prominence can inspire anyone chasing a dream in a world that keeps saying no. Before the lights, cameras and red carpets, there was Emeka Milton's Alumona, a young boy born in Enugu State, southeastern Nigeria, born on July 11, 1983. Emeka grew up like many Nigerian children in a world where dreams were often replaced by survival. His father, a quiet and hardworking man, passed away when Malik was still young. His mother, a strong woman with a heart of gold, became both father and mother to her children. She traded, hustled, and prayed just to keep them fed and in school. Malik was the kind of boy who always looked beyond his surroundings. Friends say he was full of energy, the boy who would mimic people in the neighborhood, act out scenes from movies, and make everyone laugh, even when things were hard. His mother used to tell him, Emeka, your mouth will feed you one day, and truly she was right. Though he was not born into wealth, he was born with a gift, the gift of expression. Growing up in Enugu shaped him. The city, known for its love for film and art, became his silent classroom. Every time a movie was shot nearby, Malik would stand from a distance, watching how actors performed. He wanted to be like them, he wanted to be on that screen. But he had no connection, no money, no idea how to start. Still, the dream refused to die. Some reports say that Malik studied theater arts at the University of Nigeria in Nsukka. Whether or not that's true, one thing is clear, his passion for performance was undeniable. He started performing in school dramas and local productions. He would act for free, help direct small plays, and volunteer just to learn. Acting became his language. It was through performance that he found his voice. Through storytelling, he found his purpose. When you look at him now, confident and charismatic, it's hard to believe there was a time he doubted himself. But yes, there were days when people mocked him, calling him film boy and telling him to get a real job. Yet every night before sleeping he would whisper to himself, one day they will know my name. The journey to Nollywood wasn't smooth. Malik Milton faced rejection after rejection. He went to countless auditions in Lagos and Asaba. Sometimes he slept on friends' couches and sometimes on the floor of movie locations just to be close to purpose, opportunity. At one point, he almost gave up. Acting wasn't paying and hunger was real. But destiny doesn't forget those who keep working. In the mid-2000s, he landed a few background roles, no lines, no fame, just a face in the crowd. But Malik took every chance seriously. If the script said, walk across the market, he did walk like a star. If it said, cry, he did cry like his soul was breaking. Producers started noticing him. One of them reportedly told him, you act with your eyes, and truly, if you've ever watched him on screen, you know that Malik's eyes tells 1,000 stories. Then came the moment that changed everything. This major breakthrough came when he starred in the movie My Carelessness. The film wasn't just another low-budget Nollywood project. It was the one that showed the world what Malik could do. From there, he began landing more roles. The Confused Prince, Female Police, Drop of Tears and Yahoo King, titles that turned him into familiar faces in living rooms across Nigeria and beyond. Audiences loved his versatility. He could play the charming prince today, the heartbroken lover tomorrow, and the dangerous ritualist next week. That range became his brand. Directors say Malik has a unique approach to acting. He doesn't just memorize lines, he studies the emotions behind them. He spends time imagining the pain or joy of the character until he feels it himself. That's why his performance always look real. Some people began to call him the silent force of Nollywood. He didn't chase controversy or noise. He let his work speak. Unlike many actors, he relies solely on film money. Malik built something bigger. He founded a business known as M&M Group, through which he reportedly handles movie production, modeling and other ventures. He believes in ownership, in building something that lasts beyond fame. In several interviews, he's hinted that acting opened doors but business builds wealth. That's why today he's not just a screen star but also a man with vision. Now let's talk about the man behind the fame. Malik Milton is known to keep his private life away from gossip blogs, but like every celebrity, there have been rumors about relationships, about a daughter, about love gone wrong. Some say he has a child from a previous relationship. Some say he's single. Whatever the truth may be, one thing is clear, he guards his peace. Fame can be noisy, but Malik moves quietly. He once said, if you spend all your energy defending your name, you will have no strength left to build your legacy. He prefers to let time prove who he really is. Over the years, Malik Milton has starred in over 90 movies, ranging from romance to action to tradition thrillers. Some of his hit notable works include The Confused Prince, Female Police, Drop of Tears, My Carelessness, Yahoo King, The Royal Wedding, Heart of a Queen, The Billionaire Prince, Love and Regret, Tears of the Palace, Deceptive Kingdom. He has acted alongside Nollywood powerhouses like Destiny Etiko, Chizzy Alichi, Queen Nwokoye, Jerry Williams and Zubi Michael. When fans watch him on screen, they see depth. He has this ability to carry pain and pride in the same expression, a rare talent that few can master. Net worth and lifestyle. As of 2025, sources estimated Malik Milton's net worth to be between $100,000 and $200,000. Not bad for a man who once couldn't afford transport to auditions. He lives comfortably, drives nice cars, and travels for shoots. But if you follow him on Instagram at Malik Miltons 001, you'll notice he's not flashy. His posts are more about work than wealth. He once wrote, "Let your hustle be louder than your brag." Malik Milton's rise has inspired many young actors who come from humble backgrounds. His story is proof that you don't have to come from money or connections to make it. You just need passion, persistence, and patience. He represents a new generation of Nollywood men focused, business minded, and serious about craft. While some chase fame, Malik chases excellence. He's also one of those actors who lift others up. Several upcoming actors has testified that he shares advice, helps them rehearse scenes, and encourages them to stay grounded. That's leadership. Of course, fame comes with shadows. Over the years, Malik has been trailed by gossip, from relationship drama to social media misunderstandings. But one thing people respect about him is how he handles negativity. Silence. He rarely responds to gossip. No public fights, no back and forth posts. Just quiet consistency. He once hinted in an interview that he learned early in Nollywood that fame without discipline is disaster, and he's been living by that code ever since. Beyond the lights, Malik Milton is deeply reflective. Friends describe him as calm, intelligent, and spiritual. He believes that everything he achieved is by grace, not luck. In one interview, he said something powerful. If your success doesn't make you humble, you haven't learned the meaning of success. He sees acting not just as entertainment but as ministry, a way to touch hearts, correct wrongs, and inspire people. That's why you notice that even when he plays dark roles, there's always a message behind his performance, something to make viewers think about life. As Nollywood continues to evolve, Malik Milton's name is gradually moving from the supporting cast list to the top billing. Directors love working with him, fans love watching him, and producers trust his reliability. His dreams of one day owning a full film production company that produces stories from the streets of Africa to the screens of the world. He's already started writing scripts and mentoring younger actors who remind him of himself, the hungry boy from Enugu who once dreamed of the big screen. Here are a few quotes and beliefs associated with Malik Milton. Your background should never be the reason your back touches the ground. You don't need everyone to believe in you, just enough faith to keep moving. The camera sees what's in your heart and not what's in your script. God lives quietly, don't rush your season. Lessons from his life. Never despise small beginnings. Malik started with extra roles and today he's a household name. Silence is power. He lets results speak louder than words. Talent opens doors, but discipline keeps them open. His calm focus is proof that professionalism still matters. Number 4, fame is fleeting but impact lasts. Malik doesn't just want to be famous, he wants to be remembered. Now, at the end of the day, Malik Milton's story is not just about Nollywood, it's about life. It's about how a young boy from Enugu turned his pain into purpose, how he refused to let poverty define him, how he walked through rejection and still smiled for the camera. In a world where many give up when the road gets rough, Malik reminds us that greatness takes time, that the stars we see shining today were once covered in darkness. So if you're watching this and life feels slow, remember this: keep walking, keep believing, and keep your peace. Like Malik Milton, your story isn't over yet, it's just beginning. This has been another inspiring story on Gist with B, your number one home for real stories, Nigerian gist, and life lessons behind the fame. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories that move your heart and feed your soul. Till next time, keep shining. Bye bye.